M. Thambidurai ji.
Madam Speaker, the minister's reply clearly says how the microfinance is growing very fast. For example, he said in 2001, 65 crores only in the microfinancing sector, the institution gave the lending. But it rose to 22,338 crores. It is according to 2013. And also, madam, because microfinancing is that the institution is charging very high rate. And also private money lenders also same way, their borrowers are paying highest rate. This is many people are committing suicide because of the torture committed by these microfinance people and also money lenders. But at the same time, he said how the banks, nationalized banks, starting the branches, it is not up to the mark according to his statistics, what he said in his reply. But and also in opening the account in the bank, it's a cumbersome problem. I also faced a lot of problems during election time. I wanted to open an account to show the accounts of my election fund. But the state bank refused to give me. They also so many documents. In spite of submitting there, they are not allowed to open. Even for me, I am faced such kind of problem. How can a common man open an account and in a rural area and use the banking system? Because, madam, now recently RBI given the instruction when they say card holders that thing that is not eligible now to take for opening the bank account. Previously, that was used. The ration card, that evidence has taken, that now it is used. I am asking the finance minister whether he will give the instruction to RBI to simplify to open the bank accounts where the common man can open his accounts and also using as a public distribution use that card as the evidence for a support document to start the banking account.
Yes.
Good question. Madam, I have already mentioned one of our main objectives is to increase financial inclusion. Today, if there are 1,15,000 regular branches of banks and banking activity has reached about 58.7% of the population, the objective, it must reach all. So the number of branches have to expand. Now, new technology innovations which have come up, for instance, banking on the mobile phone itself, that now is becoming a permissible activity elsewhere in the world. And since a very large section of the population has access to this, you can actually expand banking into that activity. Business representatives of banks going from village to deposit money to even collect the deposits. This is another way by which you can expand it. But one of our main programs which I indicated was that we want to, while retaining the public sector character of all banks, which are in the public sector, offload some part of their equities into the market to small retail investors and use that resource to become a capital for expanding the number of branches of banks, so that this figure of 58.7% banking reach is further extended. In that event, it will reach a much larger section of the population. But the question which Mr. Thambidurai has brought to the notice is a very valid question. I'll certainly bear this in mind so that there is an ease as far as customer is concerned, because the eventual object is that in every household, the ideal situation is reached when at least 2 members have an account in a bank. That is the best, the ideal form of financial inclusion which can be reached.
Yes.